we have an apology to make. So this is the story. Timcast IRL will be making a formal apology to Ned Fulmer. This is the Daily Mail saying, married Ned Fulmer is fired from the popular YouTube show The Try Guys after photos of him making out with his engaged producer are posted online by her fiance. And as you know, The Try Guys produced that video that revealed their testosterone levels were the equivalent to an 80-year-old man. And we referred to them as soy boys. I would like to formally apologize because dude is a player.
Guess not.
He's hooking up with all these chicks. They're posting photos. Man, this guy's all over the place, you know? So
he has to be on TRT. Hey. Absolutely.
On TRT?
Absolutely. There's no way you could rebound from that. And
what was his T levels were that of an 80-year-old man?
Absolutely.
But how do you explain him having two women at the same time?
TRT?
TRT.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, okay, wait. So the first one is his wife.
Is that his wife?
Is that
his wife?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the second one,
and then Fulmer was exposed cheating with his producer Alexandria Herring, pictured with her fiance Will Thayer, when the sharp-eyed clubgoer recorded the pair making out.
I mean, he's not in horrible shape, and he probably got those medical results, and any kind of legitimate doctor would have been like, hey, this is serious. You got to deal with these low testosterone numbers, as of course, low testosterone is correlated with bone density, mental health, physical health, and overall well-being. And you can't be well, especially if you're not, swole and happy and content with yourself and have the proper if you have the proper ability to be able to supplicate yourself.
But wait.
I got a question about TRT.
Real quick, before we do that, I want to hold that thought, Ian.
Yeah.
Because when we were looking into this story, and I was like, whoa, this is the guy from the testosterone thing, right? So Daily Wire says BuzzFeed guys test their testosterone levels. The results are exactly what you'd expect. Video's gone.
Oh.
They took the video down. Maybe because they were tired of being called low T soy boys.
Probably.
But hey, man, dude's a player. He's look at him.
So my question,
he's got too much testosterone apparently.
There's a lot of questions here, Ian.
If you've got a depleted testosterone levels because of the phthalates or whatever, you've done it to yourself dietarily or whatever, then you take TRT to replenish it. Are you then overly jazzed? Like, is it going to make you overly aggressive? Like, if you're not getting the natural balance and you're trying to balance it out with external sources.
Well, a medical doctor will check your levels and make sure that you are supplicating the right amount to make sure that you're going to be healthy. Yeah. So, supplementing or supplicating, same thing. Potato. Again, I know what I'm talking about here. You got to take me seriously. I have all the membranes to for this conversation.
Means to ask or beg for something earnestly or humbly.
Yeah. So the body asks humbly for the testosterone, and then the doctor humbly gives it to them, and then injects them with it, and then helps them. Specifically,
humbly
but I guess the question, and maybe you guys don't know the answer. If say your levels are at 50, average good levels are 50, but you're at 20 naturally, and you take 30 of external back to 50, is it different than just naturally being at 50?
I don't know. I'd imagine to a certain degree because it's not the same kind of testosterone.
That's what I'm wondering is if guys do it to get back to normal.
But when you do it
makes
artificially, you become dependent on it for the rest of your life. Joe Rogan talks about this, and there's certain individuals that take a lot of artificial testosterone, and some individuals who overdose on it and don't dose it correctly, and then have a lot of negative consequences for it that do hurt their mental and physical state. So, medical doctor usually will help you get the right amount of swole. To make sure that you're in a very healthy physical shape, just like I am.
Just like swollen enough.
Yeah, just so you have the optimal physical,
optimal swole.
Optimal swole.
Now that we got the jokes out of the way, I actually want to point out, cheating on your wife is definitely a low T move. I mean,
a high T move.
No,
one or the other. You want to balance T for sure.
Okay, all right. Well,
hold on. So let me think about this. Think of the Chad meme. Like the gray picture of the guy with the big chiseled chin and the 12-pack. Mm-hmm. That meme I don't think would ever be applied to a guy cheating on his wife. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean is cheating on your wife is viewed by the left and the right as an extremely negative and wrong thing to do, and no one would ever call a cheater a Chad. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying literally, but it's just like a negative. No one's gonna like the Chad meme is someone who's successful and prominent.
Yeah, nobody's calling Adam Levine a Chad.
Right, yeah. It's just like, it's scuzzy. So for this guy to be a low T guy and to cheat on his wife, in all reality, it's actually just proves the point that he's a soy boy. You know what I mean?
But whatever. here's my question. he got fired from the Try Guys. What about the producer? She's engaged.
No, the show's over.
The show's over.
Apparently they're canceling the show outright.
Oh, okay. Because it didn't say it. I was reading.
But that's so dumb too. It's like
we canceled the show because of that.
You cheat on your wife. Show's over. Everybody. Everyone's fired. Shutting it down.
But there's probably other things. I mean, the show is running for a while. They might have run out of ideas. There could be a lot of different things behind the scenes. But again, this is personal drama. We don't know the side of the story of the man, the woman, the person who was in the relationship. There's a lot of complicated things that come into relationships.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. The show's not over. What Twitter said is the Try Guys announcing they're no longer working with their co-creator Ned Fulmer. I saw on Twitter. I just saw the ellipses. It was like they're no longer working. I thought they were saying a show's over.
The co-creator is gone. The producer, who is also morally.
What's the word? Is it a harlot? What's the word for a woman who is like she's the cheatee? You know what I mean? There's a word for this. A woman.
Charlatan? Succubus?
No.
Scarlet Letter?
No, there's like a word for a woman who sleeps with a man who's married.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
I don't know.
Well, no, because like so people don't understand this
on the show.
People assume these words just mean like one thing. Like people think hobo, bum, vagrant. They mean totally different things.
Oh, totally.
They literally do.
No, they do.
Hobo means homeward bound. Vagrant means like you're milling about, aimless. A bum is somebody who doesn't have a job. And so, but people think it all means the same. Like a homeless person is a hobo, bum, or vagrant. No, that's not true. And so there's a word for a woman who I don't know what it is though. I mean, everyone's saying what is
Homewrecker?
Jezebel.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Mistress is the word for like what the guy has.
Yeah.
Ongoing.
But it might be Jezebel.
Mistress?
Husky.
That's a
It might
funny
be
word.
mistress, but mistress. I'm thinking.
No,
there's like-
mistress is if a guy has like a woman on the side other
Yes.
than his wife. That's his mistress.
So the one would be the mistress.
That would be his mistress.
He wasn't married though.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
Yeah, he was.
I thought she was married.
No, she's
a
engaged.
fiance.
She's engaged
see.
and he's married.
But
Yeah,
she
that was
still
his
has
mistress.
a job, right? Why does she get to stay and he a co-creator
'Cause he's a
has
man.
to leave?
Patriarchy.
But now he and if you scroll down, he put out an Instagram and he apologized. He puts out an apology saying, "Oh well, I should be focusing on my family and my kids." And you're like, how's it going to work? Because this guy just lost like the biggest thing that he ever created. And, do you think that's going to, he doesn't have a job now. You think that's going to actually work
I don't know,
for him?
man.
Like, you think that's going to work out with his family? He's not going to have any kind of
How
resentment.
much money did he make off the show?
Who knows? It seems like they have like a lot of people on their staff. So
Yeah.
maybe the money wasn't flowing as much as it does in some other places.
If after this long, it's been like a decade of them doing the show, if he's not set for life with a show that big, then
you never
he made
know.
some bad money management.
Well, I mean,
decisions.
he made bad life choices with his.
That's true.
So maybe there's other things going on that we don't know about.
Well, these are personal matters and drama.
Right,
I think,
right.
It's just like
I mean, people in celebrity and they cheat on each other all the time.
Someone super chatted us the words for the woman Jezebel. Yes, harlot. I thought homewrecker.
Yes.
That's homewrecker.
That could be a man.
That's what
I said, yeah.
But they said Brando Nup says I prefer slam pig.
All one word.
All one word.
Bravo! That was
Slam
worth the
pig.
super
Oh, it's
chat.
two
Thank
words.
you.
Slam
That was great.
Slam pig.
Slam pig.
Is it? What does that mean? Is that
Noun.
what it means?
A promiscuous woman, typically overweight or ugly.
It's
slam pig? Is that the definition
only
for
sought
slam
after
pig?
for pumping and dumping. End quote. From Wiktionary.
Slam pig is the
Slam Pig,
prequel
2 words.
to your movie.
The
pigs.
prequel.
The
Slam
prequel.
Pig 2.
What?
The pigs come again.
Yeah.
Well, it should be.
That's a good one.
Oh, no,
That's a
I don't
20.
I wasn't even thinking.
Are
that.
you describing?
Sometimes it just comes
you're
out.
describing something else.
We should make a sequel before we ever make
The
the first one.
porkening.
The porkening.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the sequel assumes that you know everything about the first
yeah,
one.
Slam Pig 2. We'll be like, what? What was that? I still can't find the first one.
That is a funny idea. The pigs cometh too,
Yeah.
and it's just like, what's the first one?
Yeah, I love
Good
it.
luck.
Well,
No, the pigs cometh again.
yeah. Hopefully this dude works it out with his family. It's not the end of the world. Honesty is the key. And you can get ahead of it by being honest with your partner. If you want to have sex with somebody else, then that's a conversation you should
But-
have before you do it.
But as the wife, do you think you're going to be like, oh yeah, I forgive you? I mean, well,
That's a tough question.
and, remember, this was photos of him making out. We don't know if anything actually happened beyond that. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe she was in distress and couldn't breathe and was having a heart attack.
Yes.
And he was giving her mouth to mouth to help her.
Yeah.
Again,
And
with
now-
the way
and
the
now-
corporate media
and
is.
we don't know we don't know all the details.
Exactly.
She was on the ground and he's giving her mouth to mouth, and the guy turns the camera sideways to make it seem like they're up against a wall.
Exactly.
We know less about
Poor
this
guy.
than the explosions on as
Nord
Korean
Stream.
as
Nord Stream.
no, or as Korean Jean-Pierre would say, Nordstrom 2.
Nordstrom's.
That was impressive when she said Nordstrom.
She's a very impressive person.
Oh man, this feels like the end of an era.
I
It's
think
like
so,
this
too.
is it. The Try
I don't think
Guys,
I've ever seen a Try Guys episode in my life.
Just the low T
So,
one. The low, but they get like tens of millions of hits on these videos. It was insane. Like, who watches this stuff? I guess people watch it. I guess
wait, hold on. Can we pull up their channel? It says 7.8 million subscribers. What's their view to subscriber ratio like on a typical episode? There's probably a lot now because people are like, oh wait, what's this Try Guys thing about?
about 1 million. It looks like they put out a video every few days and they get 1.5 million, 1.6. This one got
we need to talk about Texas featuring Beto O'Rourke as like 313,000 views.
Very low views on that one.
Look at
They
this.
probably got paid.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Look at this one from 2 weeks ago. Keith eats everything at Pizza Hut.
Wow,
That's like horrible behavior that you're incentivizing.
The Try Guys ruin chocolate eclairs.
I bet they
Try Guys try colonics.
Oh, I wonder what that was like.
Oh, gee.
I see why people watch this stuff.
That's probably monetized,
Wow.
family-friendly show.
Yeah.
I
But
gained
this is
20
like a
pounds
full
of muscle.
show. Look,
Okay.
this is like a TV show. It's 20 minutes long. One's an hour long. It's like fully produced and
How
everything.
many ad breaks do you think they have?
Probably
And they
a lot.
probably get the premium ads too. They probably get like all the good stuff.
Women
they're
get
well-loved.
mammograms for the
I'm getting
first
like
time.
solar panel stuff.
I wonder what their like biggest video is, most popular. The Try Guys get their bones cracked. Oh man.
Keith Eats
Interesting.
Everything at Panera got a ton of views. So the Keith Eats
Lot of
Everything.
cooking.
There's a
Videos too.
chiropractor channel that
I
does.
need one, and my back is killing
Yeah,
me.
It's like every month Keith does a new Eats
Look at
Everything.
this. Look at this one. Look at this one.
I like Keith. He's
Keith
my favorite
eats
guy.
everything at KFC, and it like, what's with his face?
It's part of a series.
Dude, this guy
Keith eats everything at Panera Bread.
Is that
One
what
time
it is?
Eugene joined him at
Yeah.
Taco Bell. Eugene was like, I'm in on that.
Virgin Eugene? What? Oh wow, these.
No, look, man. I think if they make a show, people like it. Good for them. More power
That's
to them.
fine. I'm not
Drunk versus high. That's pretty cool.
Okay, hey chat. Do you guys like regularly watch the Try Guys? Let us know.
Not our audience,
Let us know
I'm
in the
sure.
chat, please.
Press
Thank you.
1 if yes,
No,
press
but-
2 if no.
Here's the thing about it. It's like we're sitting
X
here.
for doubt.
We're sitting here going like, oh, who watches this stuff? And they get like substantially more views than we do.
Yeah.
Keith Eats Everything
They actually-
at Red Lobster.
They-
Holy crap. 4 million views.
Wait,
Like
where?
some new
What?
favorite
Really?
That's
channel.
6 months ago.
Are you kidding?
No. 3.9
Olive
million.
Garden?
Keith eats everything at Olive Garden.
He's just taking advantage
Get
of
it.
Who is
life.
this magic man named Keith?
Keith, how many years are you
Get
going to
it.
keep doing this, brother? Carl's Jr. Ooh.
Eat
He's
everything.
probably
at
living out
Olive
a
Garden.
childhood fantasy.
Yeah, but the truth is, you really can't, because a lot of the food there is just mix and match of other foods. So it's like, is he eating like a bowl of parsley and then eating a noodle and then eating a piece of chicken? Or is, because you can order like 50 different noodle dishes, which are just combinations. You know what I mean?
The series finale is Keith eats everything at a grocery store.
Keith regurgitates everything he ate in the last year.
Everyone in the chat room is typing in 2. Majority.
They don't
2.
watch Try Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, look, no,
I know you're shocked.
To be fair, the Try Guys get comparable views to just this show alone. But in terms of like the Timcast shows, they get substantially less.
Well,
But,
look, I mean,
people
they
like
have,
it,
they
you
have
know, good for them.
they have 7.8 million subs, and they're getting 28 million to watch a guy eat. So I mean, that's pretty good. That's
Oh, no,
pretty good stuff.
2.8 million.
But how are they going to do
Oh.
the show without Ned? They're done. It's over.
I don't know.
It's
Keith's got
over.
that is kind of demoralizing.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. But if you want to check out the full show live, tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want more special access content, head over to timcast.com and become a member. Your membership helps sustain this company, keep our journalists employed, makes this show happen, and you will get access to exclusive members-only segments of the Timcast IRL podcast, and there's a massive library to check out. So again, go to timcast.com or tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all there.